today's program. And our guest for today is Kelvin Akao Iruke. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And today we're going to be talking about entrepreneurship and fashion. Kelvin here is a fashion designer. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, thank you for having me on the show. I said already.
Some people will say I'm into senators. You know the senators, the two-piece and all that. Some people will say no, I'm into suits and urban and right? Am I correct?
The urban
So
culture and
which one are you really into?
Oh, really? When I said I'm a fashion designer, it's like both the senator, the urban cultural wears, the suit picking, the three-piece like the agbada and other ones. Other ones.
Okay, okay, that's good. So what inspired you to go into fashion in the first place?
Wow. Okay. It's a funny one. It's a funny question because passion. Yeah, I've always had passion for fashion right from when I was small. But it's funny I never did anything pertaining to fashion until after schooling, even working a while self. So I had to resign. Then and leaving that thing that's always been on my head. So making that good clothing and other stuff. So that was for me, Sha. Passion.
Okay.
Passion.
Fashion
And living
drove
the
you
dream.
into fashion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Passion
okay.
for
Goes for other skills too and jobs. If you don't enjoy what you do, people you will not actually have passion for it. You not actually do it very well. But since you line, you were
yes.
there. So what will you say about? Do you think there's freedom in skills,
Okay.
like working for yourself? You're having your own skills to work for yourself. Do you think there's freedom in that?
Yeah. I'll tell you. Yes. There's a lot of freedom, but it's tricky.
Okay.
Sorry, it's very very tricky. But there's a lot of freedom to it because there's the autonomy. This self power you have to
Mhm.
do things like be at where you want to be, but you have to be time conscious and discipline in your timing and and everything. So, but there's freedom. There's freedom. When I'm saying there's freedom, as to relating when you're working for someone, you get.
Okay.
So that's where the whole entrepreneurship comes in. So it means you're doing for yourself, and so you should be able to pick out time and do other stuff and trying to meet up with things, life and every other thing. But yeah, there's freedom. There's
Okay.
freedom.
Okay, that's okay. So, when you were about starting in your early stage, how was it for you? Was it difficult to start up? Because fashion is a whole lot. Fashion is a whole lot. You agree with me?
Yeah.
So, some people have it easy. Some don't have it easy. You're there, and you started it. How was your own beginning?
Oh, like I said, I told you I didn't actually venture into fashion at the early stage, which is very comforting for most persons who must have adventured into fashion in a very tender age. I was done with school. I was working. I actually resigned. So talking about if it was easy for me, using me as a case study now,
Mm-hmm.
talking if it was easy for me. I'm not really sure, but then this is what it is for me now. Well, where I would draw the fact that it was easy for me because, like I said I had passion for it. So the commitment for me wasn't stressing, and so it was coming to me naturally. Do
Okay.
you get? So that's the easy part,
Okay.
but the commitment aspect, the picking yourself up every day, you know, for someone who was already working before, resigned, and like coming back to square zero.
So
I mean,
finances was
oh
actually
yeah, finances.
yeah.
Finance is everything, and so it was a really difficult one for me. But the passion kept me on, and I kept the focus. And I think if you relate it back to the passion and the focus, yeah, it was easy for me. But it is not just it's not just an all general easy situation. No, no, no,
Mm.
sorry, please.
It
It's
wasn't
not.
easy.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So starting a business is not really easy
Nah,
in any way. That's what you're trying to say,
nah.
especially the fashion world.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you briefly tell us more about
I want to frown at it to make you know, no, this is not the proper way. So if you don't want to see me frown, because I know every time I'm frowning at you, but when I'm frowning at you, if you don't want to see me frown, so it means you're not going to do that mistake next time. So those things that and provide a very conducive environment for them, try to make them feel love and every other thing. And again, too, please try to make sure you support them financially too. It is very, very important.
aside from their monthly salary?
Yes, even the
Okay.
money salary is the financially. So it means be able to pay them at when due. You don't owe them because trust me, in the fashion game, when you start owing your workers, they look. I like we know we're talking about competition. It's very big. More people will price them out from your hand very fast.
Okay.
That's
Thank you
just it.
very much,
Thank
Kelvin.
you.
We're actually out of time, and we can see his outfit. It's looking so good. He made this. This is from Kel's Fashion World. And thank you for joining
Right.
us on
Thank
ACTV
you for
today.
having me. Yeah.
Once again, my name is Adriel Lucky. Please follow us on Instagram, on Twitter. We're also on TikTok. We're also on TikTok. So please follow us, ACTV, Abuja City TV, on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Abuja City Online TV. Please put on your notification bell and watch out for every program every day. We are here at 2 o'clock every day of the week. My name is Ejiro Lucky. Thank you.